live in the UK, you might have seen these clips before.
The police are on the way, just wait there. We've got your face on camera, there you go again, tumbling again.
Hi guys, Joseph the World here, and today, yet again, we're talking about another disgusting nonce, but not just any nonce this time. We are talking about the Tumble nonce, as I labelled him, or as the fake doctor nonce. And this is because, one, as he was trying to meet up with what he thought to be a 13-year-old child, luckily it wasn't, but as he was trying to meet up with her, he lied about being a doctor to seem more trustworthy, and he's labelled as the Tumble nonce because, well, he took a few tumbles when he was trying to run away from the nonce sting or the predator hunters. The disgusting man you see on your screen right now is David Wilkinson, and he thought he was talking to and tried to meet up with a 13-year-old girl. Luckily, it wasn't a 13-year-old girl. It was the predator hunting group who we've covered quite a bit on his channel now. Dark Justice. The then 40-year-old David attempted to groom and lure out the 13-year-old schoolgirl. He claimed during the conversation, he claimed he was a GP from the NHS, and even sent a picture of himself wearing an NHS identity card before turning up to meet the youngster for intercourse. And as always, a link will be left in the description in case you do want to quickly, go watch the Nonce thing. It's not too long. They've kind of cut it up, and I couldn't find the full version anywhere. But as they went to go confront him about why he was there to obviously meet up with a 13-year-old child, even though they knew why, because they encouraged them to meet up for intercourse, he then fled for quite a while, taking a tumble twice before he became out of breath and gave up. And while this was all happening, as the predator hunters was chasing them, they were on the phone with the police, letting them know where he was going, etc. So he had literally no chance of getting away. In the conversation itself, he sent explicit photos of himself, which means is, you know what. And as he was finally arrested, they obviously went through his devices, and they found that he was talking to multiple girls on other websites. Luckily, he had not met up with any of these other girls, but had sent other explicit images and talked in a disgusting way towards them. But what actually happened to David Wilkinson? What actually happened to the Tumble fake nonce? Well, for this sting, he got sentenced to 16 months behind bars. He was ordered to register as a sex offender, even though I am not sure how long that will be for, and remains subject to a sexual harm prevention order for 10 years or a decade. However, that's not the last time we heard about David Wilkinson. 3 years passed. He is now the age of 43. He's serving 3 years into his sexual harm prevention order, and this is obviously after he's finally gotten out of jail. He starts talking to another 13-year-old girl in a disgusting and sexual manner. Luckily, it wasn't a 13-year-old girl. It was a police officer who was undercover, obviously investigating just to make sure he's not doing anything. So he broke his sexual harm prevention order, and then still tried to talk to children even after he served those years, and presumably would have learnt his lesson by court standards. He even invited the 13-year-old to his house, which then the police officers obviously turned up and therefore arrested him. After this, he was finally labelled as a high risk towards children, and was given, give me 1 second please, he was given a 3 year and 9 months behind bars with an extended 5-year license period. Honestly, this should have been the original sentence. None of these sentences, for me, are long enough. None of them. But I don't obviously run the system. So he got a further 3 years and 9 months, or 6 months, sorry, and he may be there now. I don't know what time, what year the second stung or the second occurrence happened. So, but he could be out right now. I really don't know. But honestly, these guys get away with it all the time. It's disgusting. But yeah, that's all the information I've left on him. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did. Share the video to other viewers. And yeah, see you guys in a bit. Peace.